Hobo Shoestring makes money off all these YouTube videos, plus he gets SSI, plus Medicaid insurance, plus food stamps. Okay, plus now they are selling merchandise with his picture on it. Now that is going to make him a lot of money. So I honestly do not know if some things are fake on his channel or what now he claims he has all different illnesses. Why does he not use VA hospitals? I mean, there's a lot of resources to use that people use. And the YouTube doesn't make that much money, actually. But even I use some resources. It's different to where you live. Like, I don't get food stamps, but I go to the food bank every once in a while. The food bank. I haven't been in about 6, 7, 8 months, but for a good time, about 2 years, I went to the food bank. A lot. I never used to when I was younger, but when I got back up, when I'm trying to get back on my feet, uh, after a small stint, never happened before. I lost everything, and the food bank helped me get back on my feet. They helped me save money to get all different things that I need. I mean, I wouldn't have got the diamond ring that I have if it wasn't for them. But that one's the biggest one. But it started out with clothing. I needed like clothing, like I haven't went in 7 or 8 months, but I needed jacket. I needed jeans. I needed a shirt, couple shirts, all that, and the food donations were able to subside. Like, not only could I not afford the food, but I couldn't afford other things. But that's how much food they give you. Like, you should have plenty of energy to do a lot of things productive. Now, I like how I see it is, I don't know who runs your local food bank or what have you, but everybody wants and needs different things. So as long as I see it as long as you're making, because they're getting the donations anyway, food's going to waste, but as long as something productive is being had out of, because people come and get their food anyway, but everybody's got different productive qualities and whatnot that they have themselves. Some people are big in the community. They're very productive at church or something, and that's where they spend a lot of their energy. There's all different things. Anyway, the hospitals, I got to spend some time in the hospital. For the longest time, I was like scared to go to the hospital. Not scared, but I'm very lucky I got to go. They had, no, it was great. I needed it. I was there for 3 months. They got me on this proper diet. Okay, I wasn't on this proper diet, and then I got there, and I seen how they were doing their dinners and their breakfasts and all that with the cereal. I didn't ever ate cereal my whole life. And then now I buy cereal. I try to eat cereal in the morning and all that. And it gives me a lot more energy. A lot more energy. Because I noticed in the hospital when I started having those breakfasts, I felt way better and healthier and all that with even just the cereal. They had some really good meals. And what's it called? But I'm out of the hospital now. I'm going to be riding my motorcycle or whatever. But no, listen. I'm so tired of that. Don't tell me how to speak English in my own country. I'm a natural born citizen of Canada. Don't tell me how to speak. I don't tell Justin how to speak French, and Justin speaks French. Now, I understand that when you speak legally about certain things, they use those certain terms, but they don't actually. It's just 1 second, Mom. It's just being the English stuff that's been written about so far. There's all different words to be used. It just so happens that the one piece of literature that's been written on about certain things, they use the certain English terms, but they're the same. There's other words that are almost the exact same word. And I'm natural born, so it's a big thing. When you hit the courts and you're a natural born with the birth certificate, and that person's an illegal immigrant, it's a big thing. SSI Medicaid insurance, that's something different. Let's check out what he's on. I've heard of it, Medicaid, I've heard of it. See, this is what they have in the U.S. See, I never wanted to get into it. I had heard that there was this one in Canada where I was naturally born. But they have this, yep. My eligibility was more with the one that I have now in my home country. Social Security. It was either get Social Security and work hard as heck or whatever, or Canada, where I was born, had the free health care that's included with it and yada yada. So I was like, I was hearing about that social. Some people having trouble with their social, especially if they were hard off from the get go. Like chronic illness from the get go, or just having it hard from the get go. How in the United States, you have to pay for insurance, you have to pay for hospital visits. If you're hard off from the get go, you're literally throw me in the grave. You have to have a job and you have to have your family god darn hospital plans and yada yada. It's impossible. It would have been impossible. That's why I returned back to Canada as soon as possible. Anyway, Shoestring was in the army. And that's basically what it is. It's like you have all these resources, you have to use them. And whoever can use them the best is going to be living the best. I know a guy that's rich as rich could be, and he's still using a lot of these resources. That's who I learned it from. Was one of the guys was Rick Ross. He had all this money, and I'm buying my own big meals or whatever, and I'm watching Rick, and he's going and eating free meals here, free meals there. He's going to neighborhood. He's going to people are inviting him over. He's having a meal there. He's not even spending any money on food, and he's rich as heck. And I seen how they were moving. They had all this money. They were supposed to be super rich, and they are super rich. And all the money's just saving in their bank accounts or their property, whatever, and yada yada. And then They're eating other places. There's strategies. There's way different. There's a lot of different strategies. I like the one recently, because I said we don't get to see Rick Ross eating too much, but they just released a new one of Rick Ross eating. We see him a lot eat chicken a lot, but people are so tired of seeing him eat chicken. You know what I mean? It's like food is almost like anything. But I seen him just recently eating that what's it called, that Trick Daddy? Yeah, he was eating with Trick Daddy. And they were eating like cabbage and something else. I've had that bamboo. I even have pictures and video with it. But not the white one. I had the brown one. But I'm sick of the alcohol. But look at this meal. The meal looks good. I would say vitamin water, but I like Powerade or Gatorade or those Mios. That's what I've been getting into, Mio. Flavored beverage mix thing for water. Mio water enhancer. Yeah, these things. These are good. They're like a little small thing. You just put a couple drops in your water and it makes the water taste like Gatorade or something. But you're not bogging your body down with all the sugar. Cabbage is really good for you. We eat a lot of cabbage too. My mom likes cabbage, and it's really, really good for you. To go along with the meat, it complements all the other stuff that you eat. Like, if you just have meat and rice, it's not, the cabbage just adds the additional, a little bit of cabbage with it adds that additional sweetness that your body needs, the nutrients. We have cabbage and corned beef, but we also have, what's that? Oh, cabbage rolls. You ever had cabbage rolls? Those are really good. Cabbage rolls. We had cabbage rolls the other day. They were very good. I guess those grape leaf things are just like cabbage rolls, but with grape leaves that I seen at the Arabic restaurant. I was wondering, what are those? Because I didn't try them. I think they're just like cabbage rolls, but instead of cabbage, it's grape leaves, and then the inside is just like cabbage roll. It has like beef, rice, whatever, sort of like cabbage roll. I never tried it. It looked a lot better when my auntie was eating it with those potatoes. I've yet to have those potatoes again. Arabic potatoes. I don't know how they made these specific potatoes. I like Hobo Shoestring videos, but some of those videos seem like they're spliced together. This is only my opinion. It shows him do some riding, but not really sleeping outside a lot. I do not want to. I don't know, dude. I think he's. Dude, that guy's legit. Trust me. I've been homeless and I don't even, or whatever. I've been a hobo before and I didn't even record a lot of it because being a hobo was hard enough. I felt like. Now I regret it. I'm like, Tom, do you remember when you were hoboing it out over something or the other, sleeping beside a trash can? That would have been a really good one to have on video, because then you think in the long run, you're like, dang, people probably would have been donating tons of money in the long run, right? Because I slept beside like this dirty trash can before, just outside of Detroit, and because I couldn't find anywhere to sleep, and I didn't video record it, but man, if I would have had that video recorded, it would have been a big money thing. So I wish I had that one. I was sleeping next to a trash can. It was disgusting. It smelled, I think there was piss in the corner. There was piss in the corner and all that. It was horrible. And then I think, anyways, Cracker Barrel. Yeah, that's something else. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in 15 years. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in 15 years. Ken Fillmore at Linwood Arby's. Boy, do I like Arby's, though.
I'm at Arby's, downtown, Linwood, Michigan on M13, where the gas station Arby's at. Come in to get friendly service every day. Come and get my floats and say hi to everybody. Nice friendly atmosphere at the Arby's in Linwood, Michigan.
He ain't too far away, Linwood, Michigan. Michigan's not too far. Is he gonna eat anything?
We're live today at the Linwood Arby's. Linwood on at 23, coming in to get our famous fruit punch floats. I love them with whipped cream, everything. That's our Valentine's special from Arby's. Let's hear the bonus on it.
Doesn't everybody want to own one of these?
Let's hear the bonus on it.
Look at this thing.
Okay. Little fucker goes on it. One more time.
I don't know. Anyways. Any pictures of Hobo Shoestring? Hobo Shoestring. To me, he seems like he's almost like a wealthy guy now or whatever. But I think he started out with a lot of hard times or whatever. Look at this one. And he learned a certain way of life and the value of the dollar or whatever. And then I think now he's kind of like started his own big thing or whatever. And he's got all this money or whatever. I mean, look at this gun or whatever. These are real guns or whatever. So he ain't goddamn Hobo Shoestring. If you got a gun like this, you're eating. It's like there just ain't no way around it. I mean, a man with a gun. I mean, if you're hungry, you go hunting. There's just no reason for a man with a gun to be broke or whatever. Look at the turkey. You get what I'm saying? If you got a gun, go out and kill yourself a turkey. You're talking turkey sandwiches. You're talking turkey dinner. You're talking a picture. You're talking everything. Look at the dog. Look at the dog. Oh, I remember when they used to wear that fish hook on their hat. There were a couple boys and a couple men or whatever that used to wear that fish hook on their hat. We need more fucking funny deer. Pheasant hunting. Look at this one, the whole old family. Look at this dog. Oh. Anyways.